The old sleazy Lackawanna had those little shacky thingies for stations, and we remember that the one P-Pack, it was open and it was cracked out inside. I mean, it's been abandoned, I think, or maybe not. Maybe we were just jerky kids, Well, how old were we? 13 or 12, 11? I don't remember. I think we were actually getting a little older. We were 14 or 15, I think. Well, yeah, something like that. This is part of how you became an Eagle Scout. First class was enough for me. So, we had to hang around. I think we missed a train and had to wait a long time. And I don't know, one of us might have brought some herbal refreshments, neurotransmitter rearrangers, and we had that, and so maybe not, I'm not sure about that. It's very possible. Very possible. So we discovered that this station was open, and well, I think it was kind of true what we sang, the song we came up with. I'm embarrassed to say that, but here's how it goes. You can do anything you want in the shack in back of P-Pack. That's right, man. You can do anything you want in the shack in back of P-Pack. You just piss inside, throw your shit in back. Just 2 feet from the railroad track. Doo-doo-doo-doo. You can do anything you want in the shack in back of P-Pack. Boo-boo, foo-doo-boo, in the shack in back of P-Pack. Yeah. Get your yayas out. If you wanna come with me, you gotta do it, You gotta get your yayas out, just clean them out. If you wanna come along with me, 'cause it's fine to get your yayas out, just don't do it around me. Get it done with. I don't need the grief. Get your yayas out, but just don't do it with me. 'Cause I don't need the grief. Get your yayas out, just don't do it. I said, don't you do it. I will make you ruin it if you do it. I promise. Get your yayas out, but just... Oh, these angles are very confusing. So how do I get more... No, that's not what I want. Just don't do it. On me. I have to step in the bathtub to get out of here. I had to step in a friggin' bathroom to get out of there. I don't think this was in my contract. It wasn't in your contract? Is that what you said? Did you ever hear about the song? The guy, well, he grew up, he changed his name. He changed his name to Johnny. But he was originally called Sue. And not S-I-O-U-X, like some young women born in the 70s and 80s were named, like by their parents. Hey, Sue! S-I-O-U-X! I'm not sure, very clever, names like travesty and horrific. Those are names that a parent a child can be proud of. Or pubert. But Sue, spelled S-I-O-U-X? Anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about a boy. This guy Johnny, when he was younger, he was called, at least this is what he said. And he said it loud and repeatedly, so I believe him. I do believe it when people say things over loudly and they repeat it. It must be true. It must be. Absolutely, absolutely. That's my determinant. If somebody talks quietly and says, well, excuse me, I would just like to reiterate that, at least for the time being, on this particular planet, at this particular time, based on previous experience, quite statistically sound amount of experience, really, I think you should wake up tomorrow morning with the assumption that the sun will, if in fact if it's not cloudy, even if it is, you just won't see it. But the important point is that it would be rising. Well, of course, the sun doesn't rise. How silly!